I'm Joel McCower here at Greenview Studio with David Hochschild, the Commissioner with the California Energy Commission. David, we get so much, hear so much about California being the leader, being #1 in energy. We're actually #2 in that Hawaii is the first and only state so far to commit to 100% renewable energy by 2045. Where is California on that? When does the Golden State get to 100%?
Well, it's a good question. As you know, our current law mandates 50% renewable energy by 2030. And we've actually made a lot of progress toward that goal. In 2008, we had just 12% renewable energy in California. Today, we're at 29%. And we don't include large hydro in that category. If you add large hydro, we're closer to 40%. But what happened in Hawaii really is instructive. That law passed in 2015. It mandates 100% renewable energy by 2045. The utilities resisted that law when it was being debated, but when it was finally in statute, they got together, went through their IRP process, the Integrated Resource Planning process, and they announced they're going to actually meet that goal 5 years early, by 2040, ahead of schedule, and to exceed every single step target en route to 100%. So I think California and other states can follow the same path.
So are you saying that 2045 isn't aggressive enough?
Well, 2045 with the statute mandated, and they're, as I mentioned, going to get there 5 years ahead of schedule. I do think it's worth noting what's happening in the renewable markets today, because the big story is that both solar and wind power have reduced costs in excess of 80% over the last 10 years. Okay, and really are the cheapest resources for energy generation in the United States today. And when you combine that with the other things that we need to do to make a fully 100% renewable energy grid work, which includes energy storage and demand response and regionalization, it's possible and it's more affordable now than it's ever been.
What's the role, if any, that the federal government is playing on this? Is it speeding it up, slowing it down, making no difference whatsoever?
Well, fortunately in the United States, unlike many countries in Europe and Latin America, most of the power that matters actually rests with the states. So when we're talking about renewable energy, so that's the renewable portfolio standard, net metering laws, interconnection standards, rate design, and many of the incentive monies and research and development monies that we disperse, those are decisions made at the state. The feds have announced that they're going to be dialing down both the solar and the wind tax credits over the next few years. And clearly that is going to impact us to some degree, but we're confident we're going to be able to succeed in spite of that, just because the costs have come down so much in renewables.
So are we going to get to 100% commitment from the state of California? That's
a decision that's going to the legislature. It actually got all the way through the state Senate and into the state assembly, and then got held as the bill will be a 2-year bill, so it will be coming back up in January. The leader of the Senate, Kevin DeLeon, is driving that, and we'll see where it goes. It's worth noting, in the past, for landmark renewable energy policies, including the 33% RPS and the California Solar Initiative, they have failed once or twice before passing.
Good. Well, there's hope for passing in 2018. David Hochschild from the CEC, thanks so much.
Thanks so much.